Today we're going to take a look at the Crenova XPE498 projector. Now this has a 50,000 hours LED lamp. This has a 4:3 or 16:9 aspect ratio. It's got a 2200:1 contrast ratio. It has a plus or minus 15-degree keystone. The display actually ranges from 33 inches all the way up to 200 inches. And the distance is 3.7 feet all the way up to 19.7 feet with a max supported resolution of 1080p. And it works with PC, Fire Stick, PS4, TV box, VGA, SD, AV, and USB. So basically anything with an HDMI port. This is the white version. You can also get this in red, and there's a version that comes with a carrying case. Now this is $89, but there's also a coupon for 10% off once you add it to the cart. So it comes with a thank you card and 12-month warranty. It also comes with a quick start guide, remote control, a 3-in-1 audio video adapter, power cable, and a really cool flat HDMI cable. As for the projector itself, you can see it's pretty compact. I just laid it next to my OnePlus 7 Pro just to give you an idea of how compact it is. The body itself is made of a high gloss plastic material, and the sides are actually metal that's painted white to match the white plastic. And the nice thing is they do include a silicone cover for the lens. And then to adjust the focus of the lens, you've got a dial here right above that you can turn left and right. Then on the back is where you plug in the power, VGA, SD card, then you got your IR receiver for the remote control. And then down here at the bottom is your keystone adjustment, which can be adjusted to negative or positive 15 degrees. And over on the left is your built-in speaker. You've got the air exhaust port on one side, then you've got the air intake port on the opposite side, with the HDMI port, USB port, audio video input jack, and your audio jack. You've got an up and down button, right or volume up, left or volume down, and then in the middle is enter, play, and pause. Then below those you have the source button, menu or exit button, and your power button. And then on the bottom you have a couple different mounting options in case you want to mount this to your ceiling. And it also has 4 little feet on the bottom with little rubber pads. So I think that covers pretty much all the basics. So now I think I'm gonna test this out on a few different things, such as gaming devices, and I'm also gonna watch a couple movies just to see what the quality looks like. And then I'm gonna try to show you some of that footage, come back and give you my final thoughts. Now, one problem with filming this was I had to make the room almost pitch black in order to get good picture quality, which I didn't mind since this was in my basement. The bad thing is the room was so dark that my camera really struggled with capturing what the screen really looks like. So take these samples with a grain of salt. It actually looks better in person. Now, I tested this on just about every device I could think of, including my Fire TV stick, where I tested it with Netflix and YouTube. Then, for some reason when I hooked it up with my Xbox One S, it defaulted to 640 by 480 resolution. So I had to go into the settings on my Xbox and switch it to 1080p, which did make it look quite a bit better. And while I could play Rocket League and PUBG without too much difficulty, it's definitely not as clear as when you play on a TV screen. And where you really notice it is when it comes to fonts, it gives them a jagged edge and you just don't get as much detail as you would on a TV. I'm pretty new to projectors, so maybe that's fairly common. So once I tested it on my Xbox, I had to go back and try it on my PS3, which surprisingly worked pretty good. I also hooked it up to my PlayStation Classic and Super Nintendo Classic to see how the projector handled those type of systems. There's something about playing games on a screen the size of my wall that just makes it that much more fun. I did measure diagonally on my wall and it came to about 140 inches, which makes the screen seem ginormous compared to my 55-inch TV. And the great thing is, there's pretty much no lag when playing games. One thing I'm gonna do is order a cheap projection screen to see how it affects the overall picture quality, because I just display this on my wall for my testing since I didn't have a screen to use yet. So hopefully this video helped in giving you a little more info on the Crenova XPE498 projector. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from XPE Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.